Good evening, gentlemen. Today's video is going to be a little bit personal to me because I'm going to share you the exact reason why, exact story why I started to work out in the first place, why I decided to join a gym. I was tired. I was tired of being ignored. I was just tired of walking inside a room and not feeling respected. And a lot of the times I just felt like I did not exist whenever I would be in a social environment, social settings. People would say that looks don't matter. But in reality, it does matter, my friend. It does play a huge role in how people treat you and how seriously they would take you. So I did something about it. I built a physique that people could not ignore. And what came after, what changed after, even surprised me. It was not just about physique. It was not just about physical presence. It was a lot more. And one of the reasons why I started to work out was not because I loved to pick heavy weights and put them down. It's because I hated myself when I looked myself in the mirror. I just hated that person. He was skinny. He was insecure. He felt disrespected. He felt like he did not even exist. Even though I was an athletic kid, I used to participate in different marathons, different sprints, and I was in my school's football team as well. But I always had that urge, I always had that need to put on some quality muscles. Whenever I used to watch action movies, I used to see superstars like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and I used to always dream about having physique like them. I used to always think about how people would treat me different if I would have that physique. How would I feel? How confident I feel if I would have that kind of physique. And that's true. At a certain level, it is true. You do build confidence. You do feel respected. You do respect yourself. And you do command respect from other people when you build a physique like that. Before joining a gym, I just felt invisible. To women, to friends, to society, to my colleagues, to everybody in my life who I used to hang around with. And that's when I realized that something needs to change, that nobody's going to hand over the respect to me, that I have to earn it. And the way to do it is to build a physique. So I made a decision. I joined one of my local gyms in my neighborhood, one of the cheapest gyms I could find. I started going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week, every single week. I was consistent. I was eating as much as I could. I followed every single thing that my trainer told me to. And I trained through soreness. I did not care about how my body felt. Sometimes I used to feel like I would just pass out in the gym. But I kept going. I wanted to buff up as fast as possible. And I completely agree that that's not a healthy mindset to go about whatever you want to do in life. But at that point of time, I wanted to change, and I wanted to change fast. So I did everything that my trainer told me. I read articles about building muscles. Slowly and steadily, things start to change, and about 3 to 4 months after I joined the gym, I noticed that people would treat me different. People would smile more often when they would see me. And they would greet me without me greeting them first. I felt women would notice me, strangers would respect me, people started to look at me differently. And even the people who used to ignore me, they would just start to reach out to me. And I used to feel good about myself. But that's not all. That's not the real change that happened. The real change happened within. Something inside of me totally transformed. something inside of me totally changed. I walked differently, I talked differently, I started to carry myself in certain way that people would respect me. I respected myself more. I believed in my potential that can change my life for the better. But let me be real with you. Not everybody was impressed by my change. Not every person who I was known around appreciated this change. A lot of people just started to ignore me more. Some friends drifted away. Some people said that I changed. And they were right, I did change. I just stopped being that soft version of myself which would make other people comfortable. But whatever this change was, I loved every bit of it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.